Today was English Language Paper 1.
We just got out of our English Language Paper 1 with Educas.
So I've just come home from my English Language GCSE.
Just did my English language exam.
Only chrysanthemums. Only chrysanthemums. I can't say it.
I already hate the paper, so I went in the exam dreading it. And then question 4 was crap.
GCSE AQA English Language. Hartop's a psychopath. Someone used to call Childline because Alice is being abused. No one cares about your chrysanthemums.
Had a lot to write about, and I slightly went off on a tangent on the imaginative writing and wrote about they were lost on Mount Everest. Hopefully that's good enough. It seemed to go well, but I can't tell with English language.
The one exam I thought I would do good in, I don't think I did. I wrote random things for questions.
Oh my god, I'm actually thanking Educas so much. My narrative story was the wedding. Oh, what title did we get? We got the wedding. I got to spend more time on the questions, which I'm grateful for because I nearly ran out of time for them.
And I had to write a story about abandonment, which was a good time.
I found it to be really good. Just one thing I didn't really like was the structure question 3. I found it to be extremely difficult. For section B, I chose to write story because I find them to be easier.
I missed out one question. It was a 10-mark question and it was at the end of the reading paper, but that was because I ran out of time.
It actually went pretty well, better than I expected. The only thing that was a bit weird and a bit bizarre is because I'm with OCR and I've been learning Educas the whole time, but then they changed it a few months before, so OCR, so we did OCR instead.
I did question 1 fine. Question 2 was alright. I think the question was kind of silly, but we can't really change that. Question 3, I didn't finish that fully. I just done, because that was a structure question, I did beginning and middle. I done one little paragraph for the end. And then question 4 was crap. Yeah, question 4, I had 5 minutes left to do question 4.
So I chose the picture and somehow I wrote about eating babies.
I actually wrote about a dandelion seed. Don't ask because I don't have an answer for you.
Question 5 was good. That's the best I've ever done. Question 5. Section A, I kept using the same quotes. I was the thin, how it said they were thin. He raised his voice and he had a bit of a shout at Alice over them flowers. What were them flowers? How do you pronounce that? Can someone please tell me? But overall, that was the best paper, English language paper I've ever done. The questions were really nice.
Just as I thought English language was probably going to be at the same level as English literature, you decided to give us a very solid question.
It actually went okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I kind of ran out of time to do most of the stuff.
Basically the extract was just really irrelevant. The structure question was really good. The language one, I didn't find much language to comment on. Don't even get me started on question 5. I don't know what I was writing. I had half an hour chaos. That story was messed up.
I'm on AQA and the extract was a little bit weird. There was a guy called Mr Hartop who cares more about flowers than his own daughter. I feel that the story went pretty good, and apart from the weird extract, I feel like this paper went really well.
I'm sorry that I wrote about nature instead of abandonment, but I was just going for the whole green team, we've abandoned the world.
I didn't actually like question 2 where it asked about language, but question 3 and 4 which was really good.
So there wasn't any metaphors. It wasn't any... There was a couple that you could have picked out, but it wasn't... Oops. Well, the story section, the titles were really... but we kind of incorporated it in...
Yeah. I planned mine ahead and then I was able to adapt it to the...
Yeah, so it was okay.
Nothing difficult about the paper at all. Anyone could do it. It was so easy.
Yeah, I thought it was a really accessible paper to everyone. Yeah. And I just thought, honestly, I think we deserved a bit more difficulty, not gonna lie, at Edexcel, so maybe next time.
Maybe next year, make it a bit harder,
Yeah.
As for section A, I thought the story was really long. I wasn't expecting it to be 2 pages, but it was quite easy to understand. It was about a Hartop family where a guy treats his wife and daughter not very well. But then I wrote about a woman who got abandoned on a date night and she went crazy and got drunk and just went crazy. And I've literally submitted that to AQA.
Section A was absolutely awful, really bad. Fine, you had to write a story called Abandoned and I actually based mine on a scene from Riverdale. Watching Riverdale instead of revising might have actually paid off for me.
I understood the extract and I understood all the questions, and for question 5 I did the narrative with the title abandoned. I based mine on mental health.
I was really pushed for time, so I was like, oh no, the time's nearly up, like I haven't got any time to write this. And question 5 was really weird.
The actual extract was really strange, like it was so weird. There were loads of language features and techniques and structure stuff that you could talk about, so that was really good. Overall, I think it went really well, and I just hope that the next English exam on Friday is just as good.
That exam was awful. Every single story that I write, someone seems to die.
Creative writing part came in. I started speaking about the £1 fish guy from Green Street.
It was a really good exam. Yeah, I'm happy. Writing down, ready to go.
And now I have the confidence that I'm going to pass English language.
That exam was so bad that honestly, I'm not passing. I'm just going to tell you in advance, I'm not passing. If English 2 is that bad, that's it. I'm over. I'm not going to pass English. I'm going to have to resit it next year.
Environment. Yeah, I was going for we've abandoned the environment. Yeah, that's basically it.
Exam time can be challenging. If you're finding it difficult to cope, follow the links in the description for information on the support available.